Well, hello, folks out there in YouTube land. Got a very interesting show for you. Yep, Heupel'S secret weapon. I think I figured it out. We're going to talk about this. I've been trying to figure out exactly what the deal is with Heupel. He comes in here out of nowhere, UCF, wherever the crap that is, somewhere down there in Florida. And all of a sudden, we're a different team. Our offense just comes to life. He brings this guy that was a forgotten transfer portal guy, which was Hendon Hooker, that really was an afterthought. Turns him into a Heisman Trophy candidate over the next 2 years. And suddenly we're not having all these troubles and all these problems with the team like we did before, regardless of who the head coach was. We're just not having as many problems. You know, if you look at all the issues at Alabama and especially Georgia and all that, just so much crap going on down there, so many kids getting into trouble, and some of it's really bad. And it just hadn't been happening around Heupel. You know, we had the one issue before South Carolina game, and he dealt with that. And, you know, it's obvious to me he has no interest in nonsense. And now I know for sure that's the case. And it also makes me realize he's the real deal. I no longer – I had a little bit of doubt, not much. You know, in 2021, I was starting to get on board and realize that I'd made a mistake.
I was not exactly right.
This guy was a really good hire, and I wanted him extended. And then finally in 2022, that happened. We did get him extended long-term, and we don't have to worry about him, you know, looking for more money somewhere else. He's going to get paid really well from now on, especially in comparison to other coaches. But the icing on the cake, the cherry on the cake happened today. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. And it's right here. You see a picture of Josh, and here it is. Football produces highest semester GPA in program history, 3 earned degrees. Tennessee's football on-field success under Heupel continues to correlate with the Volunteers' academic achievements. The football team produced a 3.17 GPA for the spring semester, representing the highest in program history. But whoops, wait a minute. The record GPA eclipses the Vols' previous best set last semester, a fall in which UT reached 11 victories, won the Orange Bowl. On the field, the Vols ascended to number 1 in the initial college football rankings, number 6 in the coaches poll. It says we always stress, so they beat their own record. It says we always stress to our student athletes that how you do anything is how you do everything. That's no different in the classroom in our community, Heupel said. I am really proud of the commitment of our players academically for the entire athletic year. To produce a record GPA last fall and surpass that mark this semester illustrates their drive to continuously raise the standard.
Where are they? I think they're talking about us. No way.
All right. So you might want to take that into consideration, NCAA, when you're talking about handing down penalties and stuff to this team that had everything to do with Jeremy Pruitt and nothing to do with Josh Heupel. Look how he's turning this place around. Do you see craziness around this university? You see this team getting into all kinds of trouble? No. And now they've got the highest GPA and beat the record they got last fall? Proof's in the pudding. Look, I lived at Gibbs Hall. They weren't worried about, trying to make sure everybody stayed above a 3.0. They were trying to make sure everybody was eligible. This is outstanding. This is really good, and it starts at the top. So it is what it is, folks. You can't fake this kind of outstanding information and news. It takes hard work, it takes tenacity, and it takes being true to who you are. And I guess, look, I got on him a little bit. I was like, why don't we get these Texas A&M 5-stars, the ones that got removed off the team? We need this talent. He doesn't want any part of that crap. He doesn't want troubled people coming in here and causing a big stink and messing up the team chemistry. He's going to do it with good people, good guys, and he's going to make it work with this level of player. And he's not going to go after some crazy 5-star that wants to come in and cause trouble. He's not going to do it. He'll stick with the guys that he's got. And I'm fine with that. You're not going to hear me anymore griping about, hey, we ought to go over there and Texas A&M had this, and, this player left, and he was a fight. Look, Heupel knows what he's doing. I'm not going to worry about that anymore. And there's a reason why people enter the transfer portal. So, the ones that we got, a couple out of a BYU and some other places, they seem like really good dudes. So I think this is outstanding news, and it should make you feel exceptionally good about the future. Not only is he winning on the field, he's winning off. Oh my gosh, I almost went Butch Jones. I almost went Butch Jones. Champions of life. Oh no. Ugh, that was a bad moment. Thank goodness I caught myself. Ugh. And if you like this content, be sure to hit that like button. Let's to continue to cover the Vols and Butch Jones and Josh Heupel and all the greats. If you've not subscribed, it's right here on your right, my left. Just boom, hit that little button. I'd appreciate it. And right over here is my most recent video that YouTube thinks you'll love. And we'll see you next time on Sports Talk J. Brick by brick.